Hello everyone, Specter here and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we're going to take a look at this Ares Ion. Ares Ion is a heavy fighter that's supposed to have a anti-capital ship or sub-capital ship capability. But due to CIG's decision after 315, it's being nerfed as same as its sister ship, I would say, the Inferno. But before I talk more about it, let's get to it first. Over here, there's a cockpit, and this is the only space for you to stay inside of the ship. Underneath it, you can see there's a full size 3 missiles in here, so 4 over there as well, so 8 of them underneath the ship. At the back, you will have some storage spaces in here for you to enter it. But now I don't know why it's not available. Is it? I don't know why it's not available for me to press it. But anyway, you got a weapon locker in here. And it's not going to work for some reasons. But anyway, it's the same as an Inferno. You got some storage capacity over here. You can press this button in order to open it up. But for now, it's not responding to my respond to me. Okay, so you can see there's a size 7 laser cannon in here. Unlike the Inferno, because Inferno is a ballistic Gatling gun in here, size 7 ballistic Gatling gun, but this one is a size 7 laser cannon in here. But one thing as same as the Inferno is that you cannot change this weapon, so once it's destroyed then you will be in trouble. You can't really buy it in game, and there's no replacement for it. So let's get inside of the ship. Alright, so as a fighter, you got a very good view as same as the Inferno. You got a lot of buttons for you to press, but it's not necessary because a lot of key bindings can include all of them. When things go sideways, you can press this button to eject yourself, but normally speaking, no one really cares about their death, so it's not necessary, but maybe in the future it's important. As I said, you have a size 7 laser cannon in here, got 43 rounds in total. But of course, if you tune it back to the weapon, full power to the weapon, you can have like 52 rounds, which is quite good. For missiles, you have 20 of them, 20 size 3 missiles in total. But of course, 2 of those missiles rack, you can change it into size 5 so that you can house 2 size 5 torpedoes instead of size 3 missiles. Now let's talk about the ship. The ship itself, well, I would say that it's not as good as the other heavy fighters, because you only have one size 7 laser cannons instead of other armaments. So once if you are talk about dealing with small targets, it's quite hard for you to hit a target. Also, since the damage of this gun was being nerfed, so it turns out you can't really kill your small target in one shot. You need to at least to have 3 to 4 direct hits in order to do so. So if you talk about some sort of like M50 interceptor and something for these kind of small bounties, you will have a hard time to track your target and hit your targets. And also, if you're talking about some bigger targets like hammerhead and stuff, since this gun is being nerfed, so it turns out you will have a hard time to kill it as well, especially when the population in the server is low. That is technically not possible for you to kill the hammerhead with this ship. I tried it with the Idris, which I need to have some support from my friends who need to fly the Corsair, and well, we sacrificed one of the Corsair out of 2, and it finally can kill the Idris, but it's not supposed to be like this, because this ship is supposed to be able to deal with the Idris by itself, as you got a very powerful main armament in here. But currently speaking, just like the Inferno, or I would say it's worse comparing to the Inferno, because, well, in Inferno itself got a ballistic Gatling gun, so it means that you do not need to turn your power towards the weapons. So you can just focus on the shield, so when things go sideways, you can just peel off and to recharge your shield. But not for the ions, because the ions, you need power to power up your weapons in order to recharge those ammo capacity. So you need to keep on changing your power output towards weapons and shields. But your shields is not strong enough if you're facing some strong, big combat ships or vessels like the Hammerheads. So it turns out it's quite annoying, especially for me, a kind of person that is not very good at dogfighting. So in conclusion, the ship is not as perfect as it sounds like. At least it's not as same as when it was in 3.15, because in 3.15, when the time it released, many people tried to use this ship to kind of kill Hammerheads, and they had a very happy time. But now, after 3.15, it's not the case anymore. So just in case that you really want to have this ship, I would suggest you to fly this ship in game first, because it's not hard for you to gain such amount of credits in order to purchase the ship in the game. This ship in the game would be costing you around 2.8 million AUEC in-game credits. But in reality, if you really want to purchase this ship with real cash, it would be around $250 for standalone price. And when it is in Warborn, it would be $220, which is quite a expensive high amount of cash for you to purchase such a ship, because this ship is for combat only, but combat wise it's not as good as comparing to the other heavy fighters like the Scorpius and even the Hurricane, the old ship. I would say that the Hurricane would be slightly better compared to this ship if you talk about dealing with bounty missions and stuff. So for me, it's not that worthy, but up to everyone got their own favorable ships, right? If you really like this ship, you can purchase whatever you want, but I would suggest you to fly it in-game first, try it out in-game first, before you purchase it with real cash. Alright, so that is it for today's video about this Ares Ion. Sorry about my voice, as the weather in here is not very stable, so my voice is kind of rough right now. But I hope this video is helpful for you guys, and I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye!